a woman who was working for me, a realtor, found this wonderful house. And I went up to Poudre Canyon, and it was a perfect house. I fell in love with it. That was in 1977, and that was it for 35 years until the Hyde Park fire zapped it. It's interesting to have lived there so long, and I feel very, very grateful to have had the privilege of doing that. I mean, it was a very, very beautiful time to live in that area, and particularly, you know, I mean, it was a total garden. The whole place was a garden. There were the poppies were gorgeous. They were there before I moved in. They're there now. And, you know, there are just flowers everywhere when there's enough rain. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place to live. And I feel very grateful for having had, you know, the majority of really almost a half my life living there. That day was very stressful because we had just gone through another fire and possible evacuation, and I was wiped out from that. And the Hewlett fire, which we thought might jump the river, and it didn't. And I was relaxing, and I just had an acupuncture session. Not the best time to go up to your house and choose what to get and take. Of course, my cat, but, you know, and I'd taken a few other things like silver and jewelry, but I didn't think about, you know, many things I wish I had thought about. A perspective of the damage to the land, my perspective is that it's far from over. Because at this point, Falls Creek Road is more of a creek than a road. And I can't even get up to my house, where my house was, my land. And so from that perspective, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, at first it was very strong, the feelings of loss and missing it, and then I had to attend to buying, you know, getting this house. The people who owned it gave me their mother's possessions, and I had to deal with her stuff. It's kind of like I was going through her stuff instead of my stuff, and it was so strange. But there were books, and I'm a book person. And so at least there were real books. So I don't know. It was very comforting to be in a place that I had to move stuff out rather than a place that a lot of people had that it's a blank. What I miss most is I miss the spirituality of the soul of the place. I mean, I feel like that the place had a real soul. The rocks and I don't know, the plants and the trees and the animals. I mean, there was a really soul to that place that I haven't experienced here at all. It's much too loud here. You know, it's just noisy. I don't think that right now, the state that the forests are in, there should be much more building up there.
You don't think there should be?
No. This is not a time to build more.
Because?
Because there's too much fire danger.